getting ready to head out to Crespi Middle School, getting ready to do a pilot program for them. Basically, the principal wants to do a rebranding of the whole school. So what I'm doing is I'm going there, doing a presentation, talking about how we started our company, and then also opening it up for the students to basically submit some artwork to get selected to be a part of this program to help with the whole process of the rebranding of the school. I wanted to come in. I own a advertising agency. Started in high school, grew up in Richmond, and we'll wait for some more people to get in so I can tell you guys the whole story. How you guys doing? Awesome. I'm gonna try not to bore you guys to death. My name is Devin Lars, grew up in Richmond. How many of you guys know why you guys are here? I don't know, did you guys volunteer to get here? Awesome. Okay, so I talked to Mr. Fleshman and he wanted to go through a rebranding, right? So basically a new logo, some new swag for the school, some t-shirts, some hats. I told him, look, we want to get involved and kind of walk you guys through the process of that. I want to give you guys a little background on myself. I grew up, like I said, out here in Richmond, went to El Cerrito, graduated from El Cerrito High, started a business in high school with just like literally me and my best friend were like, hey, we want to start this business, this idea, back in 2005. Now, today, we have a full service advertising agency. We work with a lot of clients like the Warriors, Nike. We worked with different celebrities from Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, a lot of different artists and stuff like that. If I would have stopped there, none of this stuff would have been possible. Who would have knew a few years later, he would have ended up wearing some of our stuff in his video because he wanted to wear it. So what I'm saying is that whatever you do, that idea that you have, when you start, it's gonna be ugly like this shirt. It's gonna be ugly, it's gonna feel uncomfortable, but it has to start here. My art teacher always told me, that was my favorite class, best teacher I ever had. He said, Devin, you have to start somewhere. I would always beat myself up. I'm like, man, I want to be the best. He was like, but you have to start somewhere. Like, you don't just wake up and be the best. You have to put the work in. So I'm here to tell you, whenever you start something, just remember this shirt. Just remember it's gonna be ugly, but just keep going and don't stop. What we're gonna do is Mr. G, Mr. Fleshman, I don't know what you guys call him, but he's gonna send you some details of how we're gonna submit the stuff for the process of the rebranding for the school. And then we're gonna do like I think it's like 2 weeks that we're gonna give you guys to submit some artwork. We're gonna go through the stuff. The next process is like our art directors are gonna pick some winners, and then we're gonna sit down and then we're gonna go through the whole like rebranding process and phase like that. All right, so we just wrapped up. We're in the drama room at Crespi Middle School. Presentation went good. Of course, sometimes you don't have the best like technology, the screen was super small, but you have to work with what you got. I like to tell people it's not about how well it looks, but it's about the quality of the content and what you're providing and the value that you're providing. It's just so crazy to be up here and to like do stuff like this, because I remember where I used to get like super nervous where I wasn't able to do anything like that. But the way I kind of combated that was just focusing on the message. When I see these kids' face and like you could see their attentiveness and like just into it and understanding the stuff and understanding that like I've learned some stuff along the way, and to be able to share that with them, it like takes all the nerves away, because it's about them and it's about the message versus about me. So like, messed up, almost tripped over the little thing, but it was cool, like, cause it wasn't about me. I don't care. I feel really good about that. And even if it affects like one person in that audience and they take something from that, or they take something from the story and just kind of like, or if it just changes their perspective about something, I feel like my job is done. So super good presentation. So now the next part, we got to figure out the details. They're gonna whoever wants to do it, they're gonna submit some artwork, and then we're gonna circle back with the team, review all the artwork, and then we're gonna pick I think 5 to 10 people maybe to help with the whole rebrand of the school and the process of that. So I'm juiced about it. I think it's gonna be a cool program. It gets the kids involved. It shows them how stuff works. It builds a cool culture with the school. And so I'm glad the principal, wanted to take this on and wants to take that initiative. So it's gonna be a fun process. It's just part one. I will two. This is one. I was gonna say peace. That's what I was gonna do.